Hey there. Welcome to a journey through some of life's most valuable financial lessons, made simple for everyone to understand. Today, we're diving into the wisdom found in the book The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Now, you might be wondering why understanding these financial lessons is crucial for your life. Well, that's a fantastic question. Money isn't just about numbers and dollars. It's about understanding the behaviors and decisions that can lead to a more secure and successful life. So, buckle up, because we're about to explore the fantastic insights from this book that can help you navigate the world of finance with ease. Let's get started. All right, let's dive into the first lesson, the soft skill of money. So, imagine this. Managing money isn't all about being a math whiz or a financial genius. Nope, it's more about how you behave with your money. In fact, your behavior is often more important than your intelligence when it comes to making the right financial choices. Now, think of money as having two sides. On one side, you've got the physics of money, rules, and laws. These are the basic principles of finance that everyone should know. On the other side, there's the psychology of money, filled with emotions, nuances, and personal experiences. Here's a great analogy from the book. You see, physics isn't controversial. It's guided by strict laws, like gravity. But finance is different. It's guided by people's behaviors. How you feel about money, how you think about it, and how you react to financial situations. That's where psychology comes into play. So remember, it's not just about numbers. It's about understanding your own emotions and making smart decisions. That's the soft skill of money. Your behavior can make all the difference. Lesson number 2, luck and risk. This one's a fascinating one. Let me tell you a little story about a guy named Bill Gates. You might know him as one of the richest people in the world, the genius behind Microsoft. Now, he's undoubtedly brilliant, but luck played a massive role in his success. He was born at the right time, in the right place, and had access to a computer terminal as a kid when very few did. Luck, right? Now, let's talk about risk. Think of risk as the flip side of luck. It's about things you can't control. Like, have you ever heard the saying, you're in the right place at the right time? Well, the same holds for being in the wrong place at the wrong time. It's not about how smart you are, but about the forces beyond your control. So, here's the deal. Both luck and risk are like these invisible, unpredictable forces that can shape your life and your financial outcomes. You've got to remember that you can't control everything, and sometimes you've got to roll with the punches, both the lucky ones and the risky ones. That's just life. Let's delve into lesson 3. Never enough. A poignant sentence from the book says, happiness, as it's said, is just results minus expectations. This lesson teaches us about the importance of having a sense of enough. It's a concept that helps us find happiness and avoid the never-ending desire for more. In today's consumer-driven world, it's easy to get caught up in wanting more money, more possessions, more status. But as the book tells us, a relentless pursuit of more can often lead to frustration and unhappiness. Here's the kicker. The trap of social comparison plays a big role. We tend to compare ourselves to others, especially in the age of social media, where everyone's highlight reel is on display. This constant comparison can make us feel like we never have enough compared to others. The lesson here is to find contentment in what you have and what you've achieved. It's about defining your own enough, rather than letting society or others dictate it for you. Once you can do that, you'll find happiness in the present moment and be less driven by the need for more. Remember, happiness isn't about having the most. It's about being content with what you have. Now, let's talk about lesson 4. Confounding compounding. Imagine you have a magic penny. Every day, that penny doubles. So, you have 2 pennies on day 2, 4 pennies on day 3, and it keeps doubling. That's how compounding works. Small amounts growing into something huge over time. Let's look at Warren Buffett. He's one of the most successful investors ever. But here's the surprising part. The majority of his massive wealth came after he turned 65. How? Compounding. Warren's secret isn't some fancy strategy. It's time. Time is like the superpower of investing. The longer you can invest, the more your money can grow. It's not about hitting a home run. It's about getting those small, steady returns that add up over time. So, the lesson here is to be patient and increase your time horizon. The longer you can invest, the better. Compounding is like a snowball rolling downhill. It starts small, but it gets bigger and faster as time goes on. It's a key to building wealth. Lesson 5 is all about getting wealthy versus staying wealthy. Getting rich and staying rich are two different games. It's like climbing a mountain. Reaching the top is one thing, but staying there is another. To get rich, you need to take risks, be optimistic, and put yourself out there. But staying rich requires something else. It's about being humble and understanding the role of luck in your success. You've got to be frugal and accept that some of your wealth is because of luck, which may not last forever. Warren Buffett said, "The ability to stick around for a long time is what makes the biggest difference." Staying wealthy means not taking unnecessary risks that could wipe out what you've built. So, here's the deal. It's not just about getting rich, it's about staying financially unbreakable. Be mindful of the role of luck, and remember that staying wealthy is a marathon, not a sprint. Let's explore. Lesson 6. Tails, you win. In this lesson, the book states, a good definition of an investing genius is the man or woman who can do the average thing when all those around them are going crazy. So, what's this all about? Well, it's all about understanding long tails and the extraordinary impact rare events can have. Imagine that most of our life, and even financial market outcomes, are pretty ordinary and fit neatly into a predictable range. But then there are these rare, unpredictable events, the tails of the distribution, that can cause massive disruptions or provide incredible opportunities. For instance, think about a crazy stock market bubble where everyone is buying into a hot stock. At such times, it's easy to get swept up in the irrational exuberance. But the book encourages us to stay rational even when those around us are going a little crazy. Why? Because being able to resist the temptation to follow the crowd when everyone else is behaving irrationally is a hallmark of successful investing. It's about staying grounded and not letting short-term hype lead you to make decisions that might harm your long-term financial well-being. Remember, financial markets can be a bit like a roller coaster. There are ups and downs, and sometimes those downs can be big. Being rational, staying focused on your long-term goals, and not getting caught up in the hysteria of the crowd can help you make sound financial decisions even when things get crazy. So don't follow the crowd. Be a rational investor. All right, it's time for Lesson 7. Freedom. Money's not just about buying things. It's also about buying freedom. Think about it. The real treasure isn't just having a fancy car or a big house. It's having the ability to do what you want, when you want, with whom you want, for as long as you want. That's priceless. Money gives you control over your time. It's like having a magic wand to shape your life the way you want. When you wake up in the morning and you can say, I can do whatever I want today, that's true wealth. It's about making choices on your own terms. Imagine being able to change what you're doing, whenever you're ready. That's the kind of freedom that money can buy. It doesn't mean you'll stop working. It means you'll work on your own terms, doing what you love with people you enjoy, for as long as you want. So next time you think about money, think about the freedom it can provide. It's more valuable than any fancy car or a big house. Money's greatest power is giving you control over your time, and that's a treasure worth seeking. All right, let's dive into Lesson 8. Man in the car paradox. Have you ever noticed that some people buy fancy cars or big houses to impress others? They think that by showing off their possessions, they'll gain respect and admiration. But here's the paradox. No one is as impressed with your stuff as you are. The truth is, when you show off, it doesn't always lead to the admiration you expect. People aren't necessarily impressed by your wealth or the things you own. They're more interested in qualities like humility, kindness, and empathy. These are the things that really earn you respect. So, the next time you're tempted to buy something just to impress others, think about the man in the car paradox. Remember that true respect and admiration come from within, not from what you own. Focus on being a good person, and you'll find that you're more respected and admired for it. In Lesson 9, we explore the idea that wealth is what you don't see. This concept is incredibly important. As the book mentions, spending money to show people how much money you have is the fastest way to have less money. Think about it this way. Wealth isn't about the things you can see, like fancy cars or designer clothes. True wealth is often hidden. It's about the money you don't spend, the assets you accumulate over time, and the options and flexibility you have for the future. The value of wealth lies in having the resources to seize opportunities when they arise, having control over your time, and the ability to do what you want when you want. So remember, it's not about showing off your possessions. It's about having the freedom to make choices in life. Lesson 10. Save money. The book teaches us an essential lesson. Building wealth has little to do with your income or investment returns, and lots to do with your savings rate. What this means is that your ability to save money, to set aside a portion of your income, is a critical factor in building wealth. It's not just about making more money. It's about what you do with the money you have. Your savings rate, which is the percentage of your income that you save, is a powerful wealth-building tool. Now, why is this so important? Because savings give you control over your future. It allows you to have a financial cushion and the flexibility to take advantage of opportunities when they come your way. It's not just about having more money. It's about having more options in life. So remember, saving money is not just a good habit. It's a pathway to greater financial freedom and a secure future. I hope you found these lessons from the psychology of money insightful and valuable. So here's the takeaway. Apply these lessons in your life. Make conscious decisions about your money based on behavior and sound principles rather than trying to predict the unpredictable. Embrace the idea of enough to find contentment and happiness. Take advantage of the magic of compounding by increasing your time horizon. And always, always remember the value of saving money for a secure and fulfilling future. By incorporating these lessons into your financial life, you can work towards greater financial freedom, wealth, and a more secure and successful future. It's not about being a financial genius. It's about understanding and applying these simple yet powerful principles.